On April 1st, 7 World Central Kitchen aid workers were leaving a warehouse in Deir al-Balah in central Gaza, according to a statement made by the charity. ABC News was not able to confirm the exact location of the warehouse. These 7 aid workers were on a mission to feed people in need in Gaza, where 1.1 million people, half of the population, faces imminent risk of famine, according to the Integrated Food Security Phase classification. And according to the charity, the team had unloaded more than 100 tons of humanitarian food aid brought to Gaza by sea. These shipments brought in by sea marked a major shift in Gaza, where aid groups have struggled to get supplies in by truck. World Central Kitchen was the first organization to get aid in by boat since the conflict broke out in October 2023, even building their own pier to receive shipments. Before leaving the warehouse, the group said they had pre-arranged their route with Israel's military. World Central Kitchen workers were riding in a convoy of 3 vehicles, 2 armored cars branded with the group's logo, and a soft-skin vehicle. And the charity says they were hit as they were leaving the warehouse. The first report of an incident came in on social media around 10:45 p.m. local time on April 1st. Graphic images of the deadly aftermath, including videos of the victims' bodies, started to flood social media. Soon after, images of the destroyed vehicles were also published online. ABC News' visual verification team analyzed these images. They used visual clues to match them with satellite imagery, and found that the vehicles were photographed in 3 different locations, suggesting the convoy may have been hit 3 separate times. From the cars' positions in these images, the convoy appeared to be traveling south along a key route for humanitarian aid. The first car was photographed here. This appears to be one of the 2 armored vehicles. A second armored vehicle was photographed about half a mile south of the first one. There's a gaping hole in its roof, which appears to have been clearly marked with World Central Kitchen's logo. The third vehicle is found another mile to the south. Scattered on the ground, a pile of orange vests bearing the aid group's name. According to World Central Kitchen, the 7 employees killed in the strike were Australian, Polish, British, Palestinian, and one of them a dual U.S.-Canadian national. In the wake of the deadly strike, World Central Kitchen said it is pausing its work in Gaza. 60 kitchens feeding thousands of hungry people will be shuttered until further notice. The group says it's conducting its own review of the incident.
But what I know is that we were targeted deliberately, non-stop, until everybody was dead in this convoy. That cannot be the role of an army.
I want to be very clear. The strike was not carried out with the intention of harming WCK aid workers. It was a mistake that followed a misidentification at night during a war in a very complex conditions. It shouldn't have happened.
The IDF says the results of its investigation will be released soon.